Alright, if you were to scroll on YouTube or TikTok or Twitter or wherever you go to numb that little voice in your heart that says, you're not good enough. What a start. If you were to go in one of these places, you may have seen a video talking about the Velvet Sundown, the biggest AI band. At the time of when Maya the researcher started working on the research document for this video, they had 500,000 monthly listeners. At the time of me recording this right now, I can see that they have nearly 1.4 monthly listeners, and by the time you see this, they will probably have around 2 million. Whatever. It's crazy that it's happening, and I'm like, you know, it's whatever. This is like their biggest song. This is the robot's biggest song. Smoking in the sky, no peace. Smoking in the sky. I don't give a f. They've apparently released an album. They're gonna release a third album soon because, you know, it's just, you're just pressing a button. I can do one of those videos where I'm like going over their music and then I'm like, what the hell? Or whatever. But people have beat me to it. Today, I want to talk about the just many weird lies surrounding this band. Mountains of them. So the lies started at the very beginning, mainly by people being like, I don't think that's a human making this song. This will be, I guess, a timeline of the lies. A lie mine. No. Some people kind of pointed out that they have no online history, they don't have any interviews or recordings, and all of their music came out in 1 month. Their bio says, there's something quietly spellbinding about the Velvet Sundown. You don't just listen to them, you drift into them. Their music doesn't shout for your attention, it seeps in slowly like a scent that suddenly takes you back somewhere you didn't expect. Their sound mixes blah 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 70s psychedelic alt rock and folk rock. Warm tape reverbs and the gentle swirl of organs give everything a sense of history without it ever feeling forced. Of course it's not forced, you just pressed a button. Doesn't take a lot of force to press a button. They even at some point had like a fake quote show up on their page. They sound like a memory of something you never lived. It somehow make it feel real. Billboard. I hate fake quotes. Mr. Beast. So that was the start of the lie. At some point people were like, hey, I think this is AI. Everything about this looks like AI. The bio looks like AI. Their picture is clearly AI. This Redditor says the end-shitification of everything has come. Remember when I made that Mr. Beastification of YouTube video? You gotta admit, I was pretty early to that. To using that sort of format. I haven't seen a lot of videos with that sort of format in the title at that point. I didn't invent it. So it's not really all that impressive, but I was just early to a thing. So news outlets and websites started to talk about this. And when talking about this is sort of like just the kind of shit-ass journalism that we see often when it comes to stuff like that. We got articles like this. Quote-unquote, indie rock band that's clearly using AI claims that we never use AI. Every chord, every lyric, every mistake is human. And that's their, you know, stupid AI picture. After being publicly accused of being the fabrication of artificial intelligence, an official X account for the band is now seemingly attempting to control the narrative. Now, as I clicked on the thing that says, like, here is the official account for this band, that leads us to this. A Twitter page with, less than 400 followers. This is what this article referred to confidently as the official account for the band. This supposedly official account started calling out journalists who wrote the articles for not reaching out to the band for a comment. Absolutely crazy that so-called journalists keep pushing the lazy, baseless theory that the Velvet Sundown is, quote, AI generated with zero evidence. Not a single one of these quote-unquote writers has reached out, visited a show. None of them has visited a show, because it's impossible. Or listened beyond the Spotify algorithm. So as this became, this story that a lot of people were reporting on, more and more articles kept quoting this account. It was a Rolling Stones one that we had to The web archive thing looks weird, but this is a copy paste of it. The Rolling Stones have since removed the article, but this is what it was. Velvet Sundown, an obviously fictional quote band that's gone viral after somehow racking up more than 500,000 monthly listeners on Spotify out of nowhere, used the generative AI platform Suno in the creation of their songs, and consider themselves an art hoax. A band spokesperson. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I'm cut off. Sorry, I'm just so invested in this article about, this band's official spokesperson. A band spokesperson reveals to Rolling Stone. On their X account, the band repeatedly denied any AI usage after multiple public media outlets reported on their mysterious popularity, but the band spokesperson and adjunct member Andrew Ferlin now admits it's marketing, it's trolling. People before, they didn't care about what we did, and now suddenly we're talking to Rolling Stone. So it's like, is that wrong? Personally, I'm interested. Personally, this is hilarious. Personally, I'm interested in art hoaxes. Okay, let's talk about what's going on here. Okay, so obviously the band is AI. That's not what's up for discussion here. But let's read another one of this before I go into it. The Velvet Sundown's Frelin meanwhile says that the music fans need to learn to accept AI tools, calling the fear of them super overwrought. I respect that people have really strong emotions about this, but I think it's important that we allow artists to experiment with new technologies and new tools, try things out, and not freak out at people just because they're using a program or not using a program. So yeah, everyone, news outlets, the f***ing Rolling Stones, we're talking to this person behind this f***ing Twitter account with 300 followers as their main source of information when it comes to news, with this band thing. So the Velvet Sundown, a fake band, on July 3rd, posted on their official X account official statement on false representation of the Velvet Sundown. Someone is attempting to hijack the identity of the Velvet Sundown by releasing unauthorized interviews, publishing unrelated photos, compared to, the very official, AI slob photos that they've been using up until now, and creating fake profiles claiming to represent us, none of which are legitimate, accurate, or connected in any way to us. Some interviews have surfaced featuring someone identified as Andrew Frelin, allegedly speaking for the Velvet Sundown. We have no affiliation with this individual, nor any evidence confirming their identity or existence. This is an active attempt to misrepresent our work and take ownership of something they did not create, as opposed to them, and what they've created. Do not trust any content about the Velvet Sundown unless it comes from our official channels. So yeah, spokesperson was fake, and if you're wondering oh, is this other official post maybe not official? No, it is. Andrew posted this article. I am Andrew Frelin, the guy running the fake Velvet Sundown Twitter. What a stupid shit show. Apparently that's not his real name. I'm the guy running the fake Velvet Sundown Twitter account. This is my story. I don't care about his story that much. He was basically rage baiting. He knew that calling out journalists for not reaching out to the subject would get them engaged, so that's why he did it. He repurposed an old Twitter account to try to make the whole thing seem a bit more official. In the article that he wrote, there's a list of all professional journalists that contacted him on his fake account, believing that he's the actual person behind the real thing. He states that the Rolling Stone didn't even bring up, at least to how he could recall, the fact that there were 2 Twitter accounts for the band, and they didn't even bother to verify if he was actually connected to the band, which is embarrassing. What a f***ing embarrassing thing, especially considering the guy said in the article that he's interested in online hoaxes or art hoaxes or anything like that. Pretty much spelled it out for them. The Rolling Stone ended up updating their article to include that the supposed spokesperson now says in a Medium post that he was running an elaborate hoax aimed at the media. He said that at first as well. Said it straight out the gate, Straight out the gate. The Velvet Sundown have apparently updated their account to now say, this is so stupid. This isn't a trick. It's a mirror, an ongoing artistic provocation designed to challenge the boundaries of authorship, identity, and the future of music itself in the age of AI. Whatever, man. You just want to make a bunch of money. This isn't a trick. Okay. I don't give a f*** if it's a trick. So, that's that video, I guess. Bit of a shorter one. I mean, like, I could have done a thing where I listened to them, but like, I really can't be I'm about to go direct a music video for Gabby Bell. Yeah, doing that tomorrow. Wanted to record a quick thing. Kinda tired. Alright. It's Evil Pinely Summer, so make sure that you're staying dehydrated and like and smash the buttons and subscribe, and one day I will become a real boy.